We face off against Sam. He will win it, throws it back to Gorilla, and here we go. He is probably going to be subbed out because I don't know who would goalie. Out of the four, Whack would be my assumption. And it looks like Hate Stab Kill is going to be in the net. Interesting rotation there for Redstone. Proster here. Boosts in, takes the shot, short side. Hate Stab super duper late. We are here on East, by the way. For anybody wondering, Gorilla here with the puck. Will be throwing it off the top boards over to Giggy. And Giggy boosting in, trying to get through Proster. Whack picks it up. He takes the shot right into Tiny Terran's stick, who's going to give it out to the Music. Plays it over to Proster. Proster up close, gives it back to the Music, and Music finds daylight. Great move there by the Music, who's really been honing his craft as of late. He's really been coming on strong last season, and this season he looks to continue that trend here going into the ZHL. Gorilla here, last man back, bounce pass to Giggy, and Giggy going to be stripped by Proster. He does get it back. Can't quite find Whack though on the play. I'm not really sure how much Whack or Giggy have played with each other, so this lineup decision will be very interesting, especially with Giggy being very far west. Proster wins the puck. He is boosting into the slot with Gorilla on his face. He does feed to the Music, who's going to... Oh, boy. Gorilla with a bad pass over to Giggy. Going to be picked up by Sam. Sam bouncing it over to Proster. Proster on the short post. And Hate Stab holding his rocks there. Doesn't panic. Well done. Giggy boosts forwards. Tries to throw it inside, but Sam's the only one there. Boosting back for Marsara. Gives it over to Proster. Proster here. Gives a couple of head fakes. Moves inside and finds the backdoor snipe. You can play him on West. You can play him on Central. You can even play him on East. He's an all-around playmaker. No matter what server you put him on, Proster, absolutely one of the best. And showing you why there. Gorilla wins this puck. He tries to take a shot on Tiny Terran, but it is fielded by him. He will hold it for the face-off. And Giggy will lose this. Puck is played back to Gorilla, though. Gorilla bounce pass to Whack, who's going to be stripped by Sam. Whack inside to Giggy. Giggy backpedaling. Backpedaling more. Boosts inside. Throws it to Whack. Whack trying to make a play. But Kasora, well done by him to defuse the situation. Tiny, with a weird boost, gives it over to the Music. Puck is thrown inside to Proster. Proster back and forth, and he's going to find another goal. Oh, boy. Beautifully done by Proster. He catches it right on the doorstep and just slings it inside for the goal. Not very good play here so far by Redstone. They've had a rough go all season long, and those trends are really continuing here. Bounce pass over to Proster. Proster gives a couple head fakes, throws it off the bottom, and it's gonna be stripped by Whack. And then Proster gets it back. Gorilla now fielding it. Gorilla last man back, bouncing it to Giggy, and he does connect with him. Giggy's trying to fight inside, but Proster will take it into the corner. Proster with the bounce pass off the back wall. And Kasora throws it over the middle. Giggy picks it off. Giggy wins the puck back from Proster. He tries to sneak it short side, but Tiny easily there. Bounce pass over to the Music. The Music trying to find his way to Proster. He does find him, but Gorilla will boost in just in time to steal that from him. Gorilla, last man back, plays it over to Giggy. Giggy back to Gorilla. Gorilla boosting in off the top wing. Gorilla looking for somebody. Tries to take a shot on the short post, but Tiny not budging. Tiny having a great game. Getting a couple decent shots on him. Gorilla trying to force the issue with Kasora. Slings it over to Proster, and Proster finds the backdoor snipe. Hate Stab does not look like he is even close to in this game. He is way behind. Multiple of these shields are just completely off, and when Proster smells blood in the water, he will find a way to take advantage of it. So a 4-0 lead here for Marsar. Marsar has been, I can't remember if Shakuris is still undefeated, but I think Marsar is definitely one of the only remaining teams that is undefeated, if not the only. They've been doing well and starting off hot. Proster here continuing on his trends from last season. 3 goals and an assist. He's got in this game. He's -3 on turnovers, but I mean, he's got 3 goals to show for it. So can't win them all, I guess. But, you know, Giggy and him split in pretty much equal time. Giggy just not able to have the same level of production here out on East, even though they pretty much are probably going to be having about the same ping. Proster, a very talented player, able to play through it. Giggy having a little bit of struggles here in the early goings of this game. Hate Stab especially really struggling with it. He's 33% versus Tiny's 100%. It's going to have to get reversed for Redstone to even have a chance in this one. And the puck is played back to Hate Stab. Hate Stab in his crease. Looks like they might be swapping goalie. We're going to see the great Captain Whack goalie. Yes, we will. Hate Stab out on the ice versus the music. Hate Stab will win the face-off. Tries to get it away from Proster. Puck is played back to Tiny. And then back down to Proster. Proster slings it inside. Captain Whack. Great save. Proster from the perimeter. Bouncing it to himself. Boost pass Gorilla. Sends it back and misses the pass. Sam will reset the play. And throw it off the top for Proster. Proster. Back and forth. Spinning around. Throws it inside. And Giggy will pick it off the crease. Gives it out to Hate Stab. And Hate Stab kill. Throws it to Auto Clicker. Giggy. Giggy Popper. Gives it back to Hate Stab. Hate Stab trying to connect on the play. But he's going to be stripped just in time. It's a little bit, I'm not really sure why they didn't start this lineup from the get-go. I don't know. Hate Stab seems to be the better skater to complete the package. And to be honest, the goalie couldn't have gotten any worse. So, I mean, might as well put anybody in there. Proster here. Coming off the top wing. A lot of space to work with here. Slowly shrinking. He finds a snipe off the back. A lot of space and time for Proster. Everyone respecting that driving ability. And he just takes advantage of it. Boosting in. Sniping it off the bottom. And firing that one home. And Giggy will sling it forwards for a Hate Stab kill. Goes wide. Hate Stab will pick up the puck. And he's going to be stripped by Kusora. Puck is played back to Proster. Proster left mostly unchecked this game. If you didn't know any better, it'd look like it's a West game, but it's not. Hate Stab will be stripped by Proster. He plays it back to Kusora. And Kusora bouncing that one off the bottom for Proster. Proster trying to ease inside, but Gorilla will strip it from him. And Redstone desperately needing a goal here. Gorilla takes a shot on the goal, but Kusora will pick it up. Puck is bounced off the top for the music. He's going to bounce out to Proster. Proster trying to complete the play. And Whack will make the save. Proster giving some credit there. Hate Stab picks up the puck. Stripped by Proster. Bounce pass way out. And Gorilla and Music will fight for it. Is thrown in front where Hate Stab and Kusora will fight for it. It's going to be played safely back to Tiny Terran. Tiny Terran off the bottom. Goes nowhere. Music picks it up, gives it away to Gorilla. It's thrown back to Kusora. And the bounce pass goes. Proster picks it up. Shot is taken on the short post, where Hate Stab will pick it up. He is going to boost forwards. Hate Stab throws it to Auto, to Giggy. God dang it. And Casort will pick it up. He's going to bounce that one out to Proster. Game's lulling down a little bit. Hate stab kill up close on the net. He's going to fight for it. And Giggy will finally stuff one home for Redstone. Lucky fucker, says Tiny Terran, but that doesn't matter. The shutout dream is still is dead now. So Meep and Taro can sit very happily knowing that their shutout crowns, their co-shutout crowns are still, they're good for one more game. Proster with the puck now, spinning around towards the bottom boards. He's going to backpedal and just do nothing with it. Looked more like a game. Looked more like the ending half of a Strikers game where people just backpedal constantly to keep the ball. Proster still at the crown, obviously. 4 goals and an assist. The turnovers are just killing Redstone. Their two leading, their scorer and their support are both -4. Not really able to get any passing done. I mean, with Proster out on the ice, it's easy to get away with that because you can just feed him, and he most of the time will be able to take care of it by himself. Stat graphs coming soon. Wonder when. I mean, a great game here all around by Marsar. They're playing their role. Maybe after all, I'm retired, Dev. Music, buddy, come on. You can't do that to us, buddy. We need you. Hashtag free the booty, says Moose. That's, the free the booty movement. The only thing that makes me sad about this game is that we're all going to be deprived of a booty, of all the booty. Because he's not going to be eligible for probe, and that's the greatest travesty about this game. And because we all deserve a little booty, just it's the gift that keeps on giving. And it's a gift to the community. So unfortunately, we're all gonna be deprived of that. So just sit there and think about that. Kasora with the puck, last man back, pressured by Hate Stab. The puck is thrown inside, but Gorilla will strip it away. Gorilla backpedaling, gives it out to Hate Stab. He's trying to find his way into the slot, but it's stripped away by Sam, thrown into the corner. Hate Stab is going to be taken away by the music. Gives it back to Tiny. And Tiny boosts, double thinks it. It's picked off by Gorilla. He's trying to connect with Hate Stab. Proster ends up taking a lofty little pass back to Tiny. Tiny with more interesting passes. Definitely not Tiny's forte. He's a great goalie, but some of those outlets are a little rough. Gorilla trying to feed Hate Stab, can't quite find him. And Sam will be stripped away by Hate Stab. Hate Stab throws it inside for Giggy. Giggy's going to fight for his life, but it's going to go right into Proster's stick. Proster spin around. Messing with the puck, boosting up top with it. Throws it inside for the music. And the music takes the snipe, but Hate Stab will block it. It's going to be thrown back to Giggy. And Giggy will throw it off the top for Hate Stab kill. Hate Stab boosting inside. He's trying to complete the play, but he's going to be stripped away by Proster. The music charging in towards the net. Giving a couple head fakes, throws it inside for Proster. The defense strips it away once, but they will block a second shot by Proster. Giggy with a very interesting move there. He's going to throw it inside for a Hate Stab kill. And he's not going to get it. Kasora giving over to Proster. Just all these offensive possessions for Redstone just going nowhere. Not able to connect on passes, not able to win left clicks. They have not been able to do much in this game. Kasora with +10. Just shutting them down. Auto clicker, aka Giggy Popper, takes the shot inside. Tiny will block it. And a minute remaining in this very boring third period, to be honest. Hate Stab throws it off the top. He will pick it back up. Throws it inside. Sam picks it now. Sam Throws it in towards the slot. Auto clicker. We'll throw it over to Hate Stab. Hate Stab stripped by Proster. Proster will get it back. Well, he's, no, never mind. I figured Sam would throw it over. Tiny with a pass over to Proster. There it is. Proster being fed once more. Proster heading towards the slot. Weaving his way back in fourth. Sitting around. Takes the snipe in. Whack. We'll make one more save. Gives it out to Gorilla. Gorilla off to Giggy. He's going to boost through. Giggy's going to be stripped by the Music. And the Music throws it off the top right corner. Going to be picked up by Proster, who will probably just put an end to this game. Kasora and Tiny just, little Eskimo buddies there at the end. But, yeah, that's your game. Sam here with plus 10. Well done to him. 2 assists on his day and 12 passes out. Meanwhile, Proster taking the crown. 99 total points. Just one more point short of the triple digits. 4 goals and an assist and 13 passes out. That's actually pretty good for a forward, having that many passes. He did kind of shift around towards the latter half of that game, as they pretty much just coasted. I mean, once the first period ended at 4-0, I mean, to be honest, I don't even think Marsara played a complete game. They kind of coasted from what it looked like. They didn't really press they didn't press the issue, obviously, but they really just did not do a whole lot. And they really just kind of, I don't know, just it looked like a coasting game to me. But I mean, when you got a 5-0, well, 5-1 victory, doesn't really matter in the slightest.